drifting alone. An echo of silence, no place to go. But deep in the night, I can feel the glow. The signal is calling, my people I know. Engines alive, we're ready to roll. Back to my people, back to my soul. The city is burning, the skyline ignites. Together we're rising, together we fight. Lights up, the beat is strong. This is a place where we all belong. Hands high, let the energy grow. Together again, let the rhythm flow. Find your people.
Let's get nuts.
Trans rights are human rights, and if you don't agree, you can fuck off.
I had one more thing I was doing right in the middle of that, and I forgot what it was. And then it occurred to me. Turn down the damn volume in your ears, because that's really loud. Alright. Hey, surprise money shot there. What's up, yo? Howdy, howdy. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday to you. I hope everybody's geared up for a nice, long, enjoyable weekend. And I say long in probably in the facetious sense, anyway.
I'm a smart wolf.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What I was doing there, Nadia, for the record, you're not wrong. It's one of the many projects that I do have on the plate, but I actually wanted to hold off on it. I was preparing it because I want to show you guys something, and that is, you know how I have been, I've been completely fucking elated at the Dean's List again. Nice. Well, I hope so. There, hey, there's Wani right there. Because I wanted to actually show you guys, because I've been bragging about how happy I am that, one, the train is back, because God love my train. But I wanted to show you how easy it is now for me to actually add a car to the train. Like, in real time, damn near. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is, Wani has basically done the equivalent of subscribe as to be a patron. What Wani has done is they are a first class and top tier member on my YouTube. Okay, so that's going to equate to the exact same thing. So, right in here, that means Wani gets a gold car, right? Because Wani is a first class member, right? Anybody who does like the paid subscriber thing to the higher content ones. I have stuff that needs doing. Excellent! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Wani right here after Morena, okay? And yeah, so anybody who does subscribe to the Twitch, they will get themselves a car at the end of the train in damn near real time. So, do I want to reload it? Yes, I do. All right. So what I'm going to do now is bam, bam, save. Let's see if this works this quick or not. Whoop. Whoop. Close this. Close that. Open this. Turn that back on. And this is only if I reset it myself. Sorry, don't mind me. It's only the second time I've tried to do it myself. There we go. That should work. Click. Comma. I forgot the comma because you know how code works. Save. Let's try that again. Or I could just fuck the entire thing. Oh, you know what it was? I forgot to close that properly. Ha! Also, you pick on me, so I pick on you. That's funny. That is funny. Okay, so that is saved, so I don't need that anymore. But anyway, so I just added Wani's car to the train. Done and done. I screwed up the train server in the process. But that's okay, that's something I can fix. So let me do that ever so quickly. Oh wow, everything is updating now all at the same time. Oh, for the book? That's alright, Wani. It's a quick fix. You know what it was? It was because I didn't properly close the server before I saved it. So it went and boo-booed something. It was my fault. Because I was rushing. I was too excited. That's what it was. But I got you a nice little purple car in there. So I'm going to do this ever so quickly. Train right there. Blah, blah, blah. Where is the thing? Alright. Anyway. Outside of that, how in the hell is everybody doing? What is up? What's shaking? What's going on? Amen. Probably because syntax yada yada. Probably have a straight comma. Yes, I do. I know I do. Angie, tell me more about your Patreon. I gotta scroll up to read that. Speaking of Jade, you reacted possibly being an episode of my group last night. I've been riding that high all day. Nice. Nice, nice. Also, hey, thanks for the Substack shout there. Yesterday was an article on RSD. I'm finished up with work. Had a very productive week. Nice. Needed that too, so nice. Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Fire that at you. Yeah, so for those who don't know, Angie, please tell us about your book. Sitting with cat on lap, so stuck. I mean, oh, you're catatonic, as we call it. It's stuck with a kitty on your lap. Yeah, that happens.
Drink your water! Unclench your jaw!
Drink my coffee. What about RSD? That was the excuse me, the article that I put up on Substack yesterday was about RSD. Today is about some differences between the medical and the scientific model. So yeah, Dan hit the exclamation Substack. I don't know if it'll work for you, Wani. I'm curious. Oh, wait. Why don't I just fucking save the thing? Or no, I can just copy the whole thing. That works too. There we go. And all is well in the world. Should pop for everyone? Does it pop on YouTube, though, is my question. Alright, boom. Now that that's done. The only reason for the delay on the train was because I fucked up. I made a boo-boo. But it would have been that quick. You think it'd work? Over on the, let's see there. If you do exclamation, let me see here. Substack. Oop. No, apparently it doesn't work on YouTube. Something I'll have to fix. RSD is a bitch and it can fuck all the way off. Yes, it can, 100%. Oh, did it? Oh. I didn't see it. Alright. It pops up. Okay. Excellent. Alright, well, on that note, hey, look. Is that a dark enough purple for you? Anyway, it's that quick. I no longer have to do it in After Effects or in Illustrator or render out a long-ass video for it. And I am super goddamn excited about that. The fact that if somebody subscribes on Twitch, bam, within a rotation or two, you have a train car done. Hey. Love the shade. Excellent. Writing an episodic format, supernatural dark romance with BDSM themes. It's prawn with plot. There you go. Basically, but the few people that have read it so far have loved it. Also, my BDSM is ethical, none of the 50 Shades abuse. There you go. And now you know. Episode comes out every 2 weeks, 1st and 15th. There you are. You got the diamond. If you want to plug your Patreon, go ahead. Have at it. I'm here for it. I'm all about the creative works of everybody being shared and all of that good stuff. Me? Oops. Yay, B-U-T-T-O-N-S, pushing buttons. Yes, yes, yes. How about anybody else? What kind of creative goodness have you been up to? I would share with you, but I've been up to far too much, so there's that. Today you explained it to your therapist. Some roles within that. Well then. What a quit. Yeah, no shit. Very much so, no shit. Yeah, Nadia started writing poems again. I had the privilege of reading one or two. One of them sounds like she wrote it about her bowling league, which is cool. We're all here for the bowling league. Yeah, I have got a lot. Oh, this is something that I wanted to bring up and mention. I know that we all have one. I found mine after it was gone for a while because Jace had it at school. But this is my favorite spoon because of the handle and because of the size. But everybody has one. I know you all have one. This is my favorite spoon. There are many spoons like it, but this one is mine. And the ones that are like it are not in my house, unfortunately. Give in to hunger. Well then. There you go. So if you're curious about Angie's link, there it is. What were you saying there, Lonnie? I like to sing and do that a lot. Been thinking about doing some acting. Nice. Mine is in my work bag, so I can find one at work. There you go. There you go, indeed. Yeah, mine was stolen by my child, apparently. Got a long handle, but a small spoon. That's wicked. First 2 episodes are up. Just $1 if you want to give it a shot. $5 a month after that. Excellent. I don't spoon. Spooning leads to forking. I mean, maybe, but there's sporking in between. So if you want to do a clean transition from one to the next, I'm just saying. I also just say, rawr. Cup of tea made, now to forget about it. Yeah. Now to watch it go cold in front of you. I spent 3 months with my mom, you say, so trying to get back into things again. Made pasta sauce, nice, bottled it the day before bird survey yesterday. Interesting. Slowly getting back into things. Well, that's good. That is wonderful. Getting back into things after going through a bit of a period, shall we say. It's always a good thing. Sorry for your loss there. That sucks. But hey, at least you're getting back into stuff. Oh, hey, and it's that time. What can I tell? Coffee, ice cream, and cake is good. Yes, it is. I mean, my episodes come with content warnings, so you won't be blindsided by content either. Hey, now if they could all be like that. Yes, I know, Sabine. Jay says home. You're the early warning system for the kid. And any other dog in the area. Or people. Or cars. Hello, child. How was your little day? Excellent. Excellent. Well, you get to have yourself a little breather before I start bugging you for stuff. Alright? Rah, rah, rah. Or the air shifts, yeah. Or a mosquito farts outside. Or whatever. Because the dog needs to tell you all about it. Let me take a hug from a demon. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why would you not? Weird, the audio just went out on that side. So fucking strange. Alright. Anywho. We have a sound machine now for Loki and it's helping. Is it? Well, that's good. Whenever we all go out and nobody is home, we tend to leave the radio on for the dogs now. That seems to help a bit. And then that way they're not so... Well, they can sing to something else. How about that? We'll say that. Yeah. They can sing to some other shit. Huh. And let me see here. That is a good question. Hopefully you won't do like me and feel guilty for that. Yeah. I tried that, but it does not help. Oh, you tried the radio thing? Yeah. Send me a reminder for later. Then I shall not open that because otherwise it's going to get lost in the sauce. There was one thing that I did want to mention and remind some of y'all about, and that's if you didn't get a little notification in the server there under the coach's corner by request, next Wednesday we've already picked out our coaching stream, and it's going to be about PDA because it was requested. So I went down a bit of a rabbit hole, found me a few articles and whatnot, because I did some scouring on Scholar. Yes, Jay, that's right. Did some scouring on Scholar, and there is not a whole lot when it comes to actual, like, documented information about it, like, you know, peer-reviewed information on it. Very little. There are some journals on lived experience. There was an article on, I'm gonna pull it up now. What was this one? Let me see. Open Sesame. Okay, there's a, the lived experience article. There was an examination of relationships between anxiety and PDA in adults. Methods of studying PDA in children. So yeah, this is where I'm pulling the information from. Experiences of mothers of autistic children with PDA profile. Yeah. So anyway, that's going to be Wednesday. So if you care to join, I'm not saying you have to, because that would be making it feel like a demand. I'm just saying, if you want to, it's entirely up to you. You come and join in and listen to the information that I found on it. You don't have to, but you can if you want. It's up to you. Right? No pressure. See what I'm doing there, eh? I'm doing that mostly for me, to be honest with you. Oh well. But yeah, that was part of my day today. And then, of course, you know, working and stuff. And I will not be all the negative for that stream. Okay. I didn't realize you were all the negative for any stream. Sorry, groove it out. You dislike the PDA immensely? Yeah, I'm not a fan of public displays of affection either. For the PDF. Just not the kind that you hear about on the internet. I hear you. I like the J. The J-A-Y. There's that. Which also reminds me, there's the thing with the thing. So I've been bugging this guy lately, partially because in the recent couple of days, I have been rearranging and reinstalling a bunch of the VST add-ons, the plugins and whatnot for my music program. So of course I've been kind of like digging into that a little bit. I bought myself a few new sound packs and presets and stuff like that. I was going through one of them yesterday. Oh my fuck. That's all I gotta say about that. Dan and I were enjoying listening to nothing but thundering kicks for about half an hour. Speaking of PDA, I use Claude for when I have a question about grammar. Fair enough. It's supposed to be hyphenated, continuity question, right, and everything actual writing. It's all me, but I noticed Claude would end with encouraging messages like, now we're writing stuff. I eventually figured out they were triggering my PDA, so I had to instruct it not to do that anymore. You know what I had to do, actually, speaking of, Claude and I do not have an issue. I'm a big fan of Claude. But what I had to do with ChatGPT was, because I still do partially use it, but I have for the most part moved over to Claude. But just pertaining to some of my older projects that I didn't move over, or, you know, topical stuff, I still use it. But what I had to do was, I had to add the line, do not patronize me. Because that's what I really feel like it is doing. When you put in one line or ask one question, and you get 5 fucking paragraphs back, and it's all like, it's all like pats on the head and pats on the back and, you know, sunshine up your ass and whatnot. And it completely feels totally patronizing. And I do not like that. So I'm like, do not fucking do that to me. I absolutely hate that. But I find it interesting that you had to add that to Claude. Very interesting. But hey, the more you know, right? Oh wait, there's a button. Hey. There you go. You want to give me a hand? Reach over here. Oh shit. Naughty's buying cards. Ruh-roh. So bad about that. You give instructions about preference constantly. And let me say this, because you prefer, yeah, what it keeps telling me is, I'm going to give you a little bit of pushback because you asked me to be your sparring partner, which is my bad on the wording there, right? But of course, with all of them, I tell them, you know, don't just agree with me. Don't just fucking blow sunshine on my ass. Debate me, discuss with me, right? I don't want an echo chamber. I want you to actually like discuss with me and, you know, get to the root of said issues or whatever, right? Yeah. But because you want me to do this, holy fuck, stop it. Yes, I'm aware of what I instructed you to do. I wrote the instructions. Can be pretty bad sometimes, yeah.
I just wanted to be a real squirrel.
Nadia_269 wants you to make up some bullshit about a random item in your room.
I mean, I can totally do that. This is from the child. Okay. The child wants to know about something? Alright, let me just see here. Well, what I do have is, I've got this thing here, sitting on my desk, and it has been sitting here for a while now. The intent of this thing here, you see how it does a little divider like that, right? What this is because of my hearing has been so bad as of late, what I had to do was I had to install brand new switches and plugs and stuff. Now, I'm not going to do it right now because it's still a little bit tender after the surgery. But basically what I do is, instead of having, you know, any kind of a headphones or anything like that, what I'll do is I will plug one into one ear, one into the other one, and then into this one. I will plug this directly into an outlet. And then what it does is it actually kind of recharges the built-in headphones, and that's totally not what's going on. But yeah, that's what these are. I've used Project and Claude, make an instruction markdown document. So well, those done. Oh, I know. Yeah, I have absolutely done the same thing. I've got some pretty lengthy ones going. Big fan of that. I love it when you can give it instructions and tell it, okay, this is what I want you to do. This is what you're gonna do, and then it follows them. Hurrah! So happy about that. Makes me feel happy in the nipple area. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Can you tell that there was no plan for today whatsoever? Nothing. Plan was just like show up and say shit. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Should have heard what the child said with that last bit. Okay. What did the child say with the last bit? You can't go teasing me like that. You gotta actually tell me. Well, I mean, you can, but I'm checking my battery, making sure that I'm gonna be good for a little bit. And then you stick it up your ass. I mean, I could totally do that. The only problem is, thanks to the MS, I don't bend that way anymore. You know how when you're on like any kind of a long distance transport, like a plane ride or a bus or something, and they tell you to put your seat back forward? I don't fucking bend that way. Like, why would you tell me that? My seat does not go back forward. At least not in the way that you're insinuating. I mean, once upon a time, I was a pretty limber kid. To the point where maybe I could have looked into hypermobility had I known anything about it at the time. But now, not so much. Now, unfortunately, I am just a little bit, what do they call it? She calls it tone. Cal does a lot of sass. Nothing like you, huh? Did you borrow that one? Instruction document for project. The instruction proofread the episode. So start the new chat. Upload the PDF. Please proofread. Yeah. Check. See your project instruction. Proofread the doc. Yeah. See, I had when I was editing. Speaking of which, exclamation book. When I was editing this sumbitch here, I actually had I had Gemini do the editing on this one here, right? Because I didn't really have anybody else, and I sure as shit couldn't afford to shell out for, you know, a bunch of money and whatnot. So I had something similar for Gemini, and I'm sure I could pull the instruction set up, but basically it was, you know, proofread the stuff, make sure that it makes sense, make sure that there are no conflicts. When I was going chapter by chapter anyway, make sure that there are no inconsistencies between this chapter and previous ones and stuff like that, right? So I was trying to get it to do as much of the editing as I could. I came up with a reasonable prompt for it, but I mean, that was damn near a year ago. So, well, fuck me, that was a year ago. Oh my god. That's crazy to think about. So yeah, I've gotten better prompting in the time between now and then. So like for the next book project, I'm sure that I'm gonna have a better editing experience if I decide to go that way. Or maybe I'll have Claude do it. I mean, I hear Claude's is better at that kind of thing anyway. Well, I mean, better at just about everything all around. Anyway, as we completely sidetrack the conversation, too bad I don't know how to read. I mean, there's that. There is that. But it's a good thing that we also have things like 11 Labs where, you know, it'll read to you. So, there you go. It's funny, too, now that you showed up, I'm thinking about, wow, I walked away from that comment thread for a long time. I can only imagine how bad it's got. Some fucking people, right? Yes, the more you know. I have a rare Streamloots card out of the pack. One of the purples? Oh, me either. I figured I gave it a bit of time, right? I put a little bit of a time and attention into it. But yeah, not so much, cuz I mean, yeah, I got other shit that I have to be doing. I'm not overly worried about it. I'm not concerned about some guy saying, "You're an idiot," and spelling it Y-O-U-R. I mean, all you fucking guys are doing is proving my point. That's all you're doing. I guess maybe we'll share that with the class. Why not? If you didn't catch it, I'm sure some of you did not catch it on TikTok because it has got, like, no fucking movement there. But, of course, it's not going to get any movement there because it's owned by far-right conservatives now. Anyway, we're not going to get into that. What I am going to do is let's have a look over here. Whoop. We'll go to my Facebook page because that is the epitome of fucking innocence right here. What are we up to here? 11K views. Wow, 381 comments. Hot diggity damn. Exactly. And that's why I have been discussing and debating with so many of them, is because what they don't realize is, unlike sites like TikTok, I get paid from Facebook. So all of that shit is just feeding into a little piggy bank I have off to the side. So please, drop your comments, start your fights, do what you're gonna do. But, dude, I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. All right. So let me just share this with provided it wants to stay there. Here, let me share an experience with you. Some of you know that I had a one of those extremist separatist canvassers show up on my doorstep. Here's a little story about that, and we're gonna get a touch political here, but deal with it.
So I had a Stay Free Alberta canvasser come to my door and ask if I would sign their sovereignty petition.
Did you sign?
Oh, not a fucking prayer. Not even a chance. So I politely sent him on his way.
Get off my property.
Because I can't take you extremists seriously. And that's the part of that really pisses me off, because once upon a time, I could actually take conservatives seriously. I knew plenty of them. Hell, I live in Alberta. It's not exactly a rare fucking species out here. It comes with the postal code. We used to be able to disagree and still have intelligent, meaningful discourse about policy, government, and the direction of the country like fucking adults. But this is not serious politics. This is grievance cosplay wrapped in flags and bad economics. When you start trying to fracture the country over the bullshit, I don't see patriotism. I see a bunch of goddamn traitors. And let's cut the shit. A lot of this isn't just grievance politics. It's xenophobia in a nicer hat. I mean, this movement bitches about immigrants while standing on treaty land, and they talk about it like it's exclusively theirs to carve up. Complaining about immigrants on stolen land is not patriotism. It's the irony Olympics, and these dumbasses are going for the gold. I mean, anybody with even a little bit of intellectual honesty would have actually had a look into the consequences of separation before screaming for it like a pissed off teenager whose parents finally took away the car keys. And the fact that one of the loudest figures in this shit show is a lawyer makes it worse, not better. A lawyer. A fucking lawyer. Someone who should understand exactly how legally messy, economically stupid, and treaty blind this whole fucking fantasy is. Fuck gold. These guys are going for the platinum. So I had a...
There you go. So anyway, that was my little tirade about the situation. And as you can see, yeah, some of the comments in here get pretty spicy. And that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I don't care. And so I even commented on that. I'm glad. Hey, thank you much. I didn't even listen to the whole thing. You had me at not a chance. There you go. So no, I don't care that they want to fucking chirp in there. I don't give a shit, right? You're not hurting my feelings. There's nothing that they can say to me that's going to hurt my feelings, right? In order for you to hurt my feelings, I have to give a fuck about your opinion. And as I just said in there, I cannot take them seriously. So I'm not worried about it. Hey, it's a gerblin. I found me a gerblin. Right in time for a self-care break. It's that perfect time. What's up, bitches? Or as I said earlier, fight me, bitches.
Take your meds! Eat something yummy, motherfucker!
I like how the bot called you out perfectly right there. You've reached a pain is temporary, sarcasm is forever zone. Ain't that the fucking truth? I've said on the post about boosting the post. Yeah. And they keep doing it, right? They're just gonna keep doing it. Quite loud over your talking. Maybe it is. Checking. I don't know. How about now? But yeah, they're gonna keep coming. And what's really fucking funny, I find, is that there are a few of them that are saying the same thing as if like they're fucking breaking the Da Vinci Code, right? It's like, dude, before you just said that, and I already debunked him. I'm not gonna bother. Here, see this one. I'm not gonna bother devoting my time to you. There are a lot of them there, and too, where they're, they'll make a smart ass comment, and I just make a smart ass comment back and move on. Because I don't care. I don't give a shit. I said my piece. You don't agree with me? Fine. Whatever. But I mean, if you come to my front door and try and get me to sign your bullshit, yeah, I'm gonna have something to say about it. So, if you don't like it, nobody cares. Just smell that and shiver. Cool. Good, good. Well, I mean, the music is going to go up in a minute here because we're going to do the self-care break thing in a moment, where I'm going to refill my coffee because yeah, I've been going heavy on this thing today. Or as I call it with Nate, caffeinated brunchy frings. You had to be there for that joke. Hoorah. Fee, 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 my lovely sunshine gurgling, what a shakin'. I say that implying somehow that I didn't just spend like a couple hours with you in the VC. Need a Tim Tam Slam, fuck yeah. Yeah, you do. I know I could use one. I haven't had one of those in forever. God, I remember the last, what was her name? MB, who sent this picture right here. And she sent a bunch of Tim Tams with it. Oh, those were so good. And a bunch of, like, little other candies. Managing to have dinner. Hooray! Not since he left. Well, I mean, he works for the government in New Zealand now. Last I heard. Allegedly. And if that's the case, he's got Tim Tam money. And he's got postage money. I'm just saying. He's got my address. Just saying. The motherfucker can send some this way. That's what I'm saying. He has flight money. Yeah. I mean, maybe. I don't know about that part exclusively, but... because I do know that a flight down there from here was, last I checked, somewhere in the $3,500 range. I can only imagine what it is now. Now that fucking gas prices are through the roof and everything has gone up since then. That being said, oh yeah, redonkulous is one word for it. Now that being said, it is far better than the price of going from here to Ottawa, which is probably far higher. Anyway, time for a self-care break. Grab yourself some water, get a snack, stand up, have a stretch, go to the bathroom, pet your dog, check your dishes, look at your laundry, laugh at your laundry, tell your laundry, yeah, I'll get to you eventually. Eventually. Put an asterisk beside that eventually. And remember that that is going to be like in about 3 or 4 days. Med reminder, yes, that too.
After these messages,
Thank
we'll
you.
be right back.
Beat goes on. The beat goes Everybody. Everybody move, 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 move. Everybody move, 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 move. Everybody move.
Everybody move. Giggity giggity. Giggity goo. Alrighty. So, what have we? We have Friday. We have a weekend. We have plans. I know I'm going to be working on, as again, Nadia pointed out, I've got a handful of projects on my plate, but I'm kind of shifting focus. I have a root beer float. Oh, I'm so goddamn jealous of you right now. I want a root beer float. That sounds amazing. Wonder if I can get one of those this weekend. Wonder if I can make one of those this weekend. I think the wife is doing up the shopping list right now. Going to Papa's on Saturday? You lucky bastard. That sounds amazing. Plans are to not lose my ever-loving shit. I mean, that's a daily plan for you, though. Mine is homemade. You can... okay. For a free event. Double lucky bastard. I'm all of the jelly now. Whoa, that's a little potent. I suppose when I'm at home, right? What's a root beer float? What it is, you take a big mug, if you want to do it proper, take yourself a big mug, frosted, if you can, drop in some ice cream, and then pour root beer over it, or Coke over it, or whatever you want, right? And yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's a mug of yummy. Basically, it's a mix of like ice cream and pop, soda, whatever the fuck you call it. Never had a root beer float, dang, gonna go for a milkshake? I mean, they're close. Rye whiskey, you could absolutely do that. However, Kahlua is probably a better option. Kahlua on ice cream. There you go. But yes, I wonder if the wife is going to buy ice cream. Maybe I can get some root beer. Not a Bailey's fan. Rye Sands ice cream? I mean, you could do that too. Just start drinking ice cream together. Oh, you guys call it a spider? That's interesting. Cake, vodka, plus Coke, plus ice cream. Interesting. Got that maple drink. You can start with that. You make your own there. Nice. Yeah, that's something that actually, when summertime comes, Kiddo and I will probably go and have 1, 2, or 12 of those. Or at least some ice creams, anyway. Oh, hey, Fee. I see your car is still right in the middle. Oh, we got some additions. Or do we? Sorry, that's got my attention now for a moment. Yesterday, someone sold a rig with the trailer attached, crashed on a highway. Oh my god. No additions. Alright, okay, cool. That's insane. For somebody to steal one of those and take it for a rip. Wasn't me this time. Yeah, you at least have your class 1. I, on the other hand, not so much. In fact, I don't seem to have any class. Well, that's what my ex-wife will tell you. Oh, it is so good to have the train back. I'm so happy. I'm so happy it's back. And I'm also so happy that I could add a car without, you know, fucking up the server. When I do it properly, I can add a car in like real time. Or if somebody subscribes to Twitch right now, they will have a car show up, not this time around, but like on the next loop or within the next couple of minutes. They will have, there's a brand new car for you. I'm still working on the code to try and figure out how to get you guys to be able to change your own color. So as I put up in the pin there, if you see your car and you're not happy with the color, because it does randomly assign it, let me know and I'll change it for the time being until such time as I can get the code figured out, because I was almost there. How to get your how you can change your own color. Here we go, words. I'm gonna stop fidgeting with my vape here. Tried to flee, but he got arrested. Someone was brought to the hospital. They'll be okay. Well, that's good. That is good. And yeah, Fee, for the moment, I set a hard boundary on myself. You're going to like this one. For the moment, as you can see, everybody is squirrels right now. Because remember before, it was everybody was this or that, or a wolf, or a flamingo, or no more double-decker? Not for the moment. I don't have enough subscribers to worry about a double-decker right now. Back then, when it was still like pandemic time, and people were throwing fucking gift subs out like they were candy, then, yeah, then I worried about the double-deckers. For now, I don't have to. But yeah, back then, everybody was like a flamingo, or a narwhal, or a dragon, or whatever else. Right now, you're a squirrel. Hashtag fucking deal with it. Will I get to changing it up so people can select their own little animals? Yes, eventually. No more customizing right now. As far as the customization goes, I will change your color. That is my hard boundary that I've set for myself. Because before, as Schust said, people pleaser me was people were flying flags and fucking rainbow shimmers and whatever else. Now, right now, for the moment, this is what you get. It's a trade for Patreon, so... Okay, these here, the green ones, these are the mods. Okay? So if they have, like, the green thing around their name, that's a mod's car. These ones here are the patrons. Patrons and first class on YouTube and whatever else, right? They get the gold ones. So anybody who is signed up as a patron or signs up as a member on YouTube, they get the gold ones, right? So today I added Wani's car, like right in front of everybody. I fucked up the server, but I fixed that right away. But yeah, I added Wani's car. And then from here on down, these are all Twitch subscribers. And that is how you get a car on the train. Will I be adding other ridiculous shit to it? I'm just happy it's back and that my car's no longer pink. I mean, yeah, yours is this color, whatever the fuck it was that you wanted. You're the one who picked that color. All I will ask is for a brighter green. Where is yours? Yours should be coming up here. You happen to have a hex code? If you have a hex code, I'll do that directly. Yours just passed? Shut up. Yeah, if you have a hex code, give it to me. And I'll put it in. Yeah, too bad that's not an actual hex code. It's a hex on somebody. Oh no, she's been home for a bit. She's downstairs now. Yeah, she's been home for a little bit. Sounds like the best color ever. Well, I mean, right now, Jay has, like, blood red, I think, is what I gave him for the moment. Okay, I got your code. Yeah. Almost, well, a little darker than a blood red. Well, it depends. A highly oxidized blood red, I guess. Here we go. Cyber chick right there. Bam. Color change. Save. Hurrah. That's a code for my hair color. Hey, there you go. All right. Now let's see if this is going to work. I am not going to reset the server, but I am going to turn the train off, and I'm going to turn it off and then turn it back on again. And we're going to see if that works. Because sometimes I've noticed it's that quick. Other times it takes a rotation or two. Look red on this screen, work laptop, it looks brown. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. I mean, does this one look blood red on that other screen there? Hex code, HEX. It's, see what Fee put in? The hashtag 32CD32, right? That is the code that is assigned to colors. So if you have a favorite color, just look it up on Google, say hex code, H-E-X, code, whatever color, and it'll tell you. It'll give you a sheet. It'll give you a whole bunch of sheets, a whole bunch of images. So for now, because you guys, the code doesn't work for you guys to change your own car colors, so I'm going to do it for you for the time being. Right? So, Sandra, if you wanted like a brighter purple, right? Universal for like paint and shit, yeah, something like that. Let's see here. Did I just miss it? I missed yours, didn't I? That's perfect. You saw it? Okay. I keep looking too late. Oh well. Well, perfect. As long as I got your color. That's what you want yours? All right. Do 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 do. And just looking for yours now. That's not you. That's not you. There you are. Up, up. Ah! Okay, yes, reload it. Because it'll do that. Excellent. And save. And there you go. Another query, because I've been MIA for a few months and forgotten things. What does the diamond thing next to the name mean? Yeah, it's a VIP. What it means is that you are not subject to you can post links, basically, is like one of the few perks. Aside from, like, the visual representation that, like, you have earned a special spot, you know, kind of thing. But VIPs are also allowed to post links in other people's chat if, you know, because I've got the links turned off for, you know, random Joe. I don't want some dipshit running through here and saying, hey, check out this link, and they're spamming, like, porn stuff or whatever, or, you know, because it's been done. OSTL links. There you go. You're special. Yes, that too. Where are we here? Sandra, did you see it? Did it change? Trying to find yours. I know you did. I also allowed you to. I said I'd stop posting the porn links. I mean, it'd be preferred. I don't need that kind of hassle from Twitch. They have a bad habit of getting on my case about it. Don't mind me jamming out over here. It did not. I wanted to be an indigo color. Okay, well, then I might have to turn it off and turn it back on again. Hot chicken doing things. Chicken. Nelson, what's this about hot shingles? You say something about hot shingles. I'm afraid to click that. I would be too. All right, we're on a watch. We're looking for Fire Spirit here, which is going to be after the gold cars. It just sounds sticky. Yes, and greasy. Because, you know, chicken. It's all about the chicken. And don't forget hot shingles in your area. All right, we're on the lookout. Chimkin. Well, that's even worse. How's that? Is that indigo enough for you? Rock on. Excellent. That's what I'm here for. That's purple. That's indeed a color of purple. Well, you and Cajun. Well, and there's that. Oh, and med alarm. Hey, reminder if you have to take your meds in the afternoon. What is the Oregon Supertism in the rewards? I mean, I'm just full of questions today. Well, click it and find out. Hey, I know how to read. Purple. Hey, don't mind me getting my afternoon meds here. And there it is. You have died of dysentery. Actually. You didn't die of dysentery.
You have died of supertism, Terry.
Do I win because I bonked you? Did you bonk me? I didn't see it. Did you? And I missed it? I feel insulted at myself. So yes, you win. Congrats. I don't know what you win. Here, rewind. We have when I wasn't looking. Uh-huh. Yeah, you cheap son of a bitch. However, the important one. Cookies for everybody. I'm a cheap date, but a good time. You're not going to hear me argue. I am here for the cheap date. More importantly, you know what else I am here for? I'll tell you.
Squirrel on a birdhouse, hope he don't get a splinter. But where are his nipples?
You just need to
Are they
activate your
stored for
hyper-focus.
winter? Are they packed in a sack that's strapped to his back, or inside a pocket that snaps on his hat, or stacked in the mouths of jackrabbits he attacked, or attached to a plaque that he set on a rack, or tucked deep and stashed in his furry butt crack, or maybe zipped in a flap in his squirrel knapsack. So the next time you see a squirrel in a tree, if he's missing his nipples, try to solve the mystery. 'Cause squirrels squirt milk that comes from their nipples, and not the same kind that comes from their pickles.
That's right. These are the questions we should all be asking. Is why did I play that? Now that we're all on the same page, I don't know what page it is. Hell, I don't know what book it is. But here we are. Road Toads. Road Toads is here on that same page with us. The name of the book is something that, I don't know, Angie wrote. Something to do with squirrel pickles. Shudder. Right? Something along them lines. He does it better because, you know. Speaking of Nathan Fillion, hey, anybody excited for that big Firefly announcement? Yay! They're going to continue the story in an animated form, and all of the actors are back to, well, almost all of them are back to voice their characters. Hurrah! Pickled squirrel or something gross? We're gonna go with something gross. I think you got a car in every section. Well, I mean, you're not a mod, but you do have you've got two cars rocking. It is true. And see the color that I gave them? I looked up on Google frog green, And that's the color it gave me, and I'm like, road toads! Not once, but twice. Bam, you got slapped with frog green. Nothing wrong with that. We're all about the frog green here.
Ha! Got him!
It's a shame that doesn't work.
I'm JP Schuster.
And I'm CB Mooster.
And we're here to fight for you.
My legal team right there. Mama, if you get a moment, can you refund Annie? Because, yeah, that doesn't work right now. Because voice mod is kind of being a dirty cock. Sadly. I know. I know. It's the same fucking thing with that program. I get it working right. It goes good for like 2 weeks. And then it like shits the bed. Completely. So yeah, I don't know. You figured it out on mobile? I'll get her then. Don't worry about it. I'll get her after. Normal frogs are toads. All toads are frogs. It's kind of like squares and rectangles, right? Do you know that one? Yeah. Not all rectangles are squares, but all squares are rectangles. Think about it. Dish out dinner. Oh, I mean, do that, yeah. It goes in the square hole. There you go. Also, you may want to see your doctor about that. That's right. Not all rectangles are squares, but all squares are rectangles. It's true. If you think about it. If you think about it too hard, you will go absolutely insane. Please don't do that. I recommend against that. What I should do is, and you're all are parallelograms. Well, I mean, there's that too, I suppose. You're making me question my reality now. Am I a parallelogram? If I went low poly enough on a screen, then yes. Or if you were trying to make me as a character in a game back in like 1997 or something like that, then yeah, you could do me all up as parallelograms. I'm 100% poly. I mean, hey, we're not here to shame. Not here to kink shame. Kink question, perhaps. So dishes, having breakfast, putting wash on. Excellent. I'm a rhombus, maybe a trapezoid. There you go. All I know is that when Angie showed up, I saw Celise. Anyway, sorry. If it's hip to be square. According to Huey Lewis, it is. That's the news. I'm a circle with 13 corners. So like a loony. Except a loony has, what, 27 corners or something? Some to that degree. I don't remember offhand, actually. It's a really good skill testing question. Now I gotta count. Well, Google's a thing. I'm just being a lazy prick over here. I mean, I could turn to this screen and do it. You tiny, toony, you're just a little loony. It's true, you are. You absolutely are. Most importantly, though.
90% of the time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's not good at a bus count. A Trisky a decagon? And how many is that? I'd pump Babs full of demon milk.
I have so many fucking questions.
Oh, yes, that's right. Trisky a decagon. Or Trisky a decagon? Yeah, I think it's Triskia. I don't know. We'll find out. Tridecagon. That, yeah, there you go. I don't know. Now we're gonna find out. I'm just confused. Hi, confused. I'm Spaz. It's a lifestyle.
Welcome to another episode of Nobody Asked, the segment where we give you information that nobody asked for.
Triskaidekaphobia is the fear of the number 13, but don't tell Jay.
This has been Nobody Asked.
That's the one. Triskaidekaphobia. So a triskaidekagon. It's kind of crazy. Did you say move, get up, and dance? I think you did. Bam. Everybody dance now. Bam, 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 bam. Except for Hutchie who's too good to fucking dance for everybody. This house is a prison. This parachute's a backpack. Shitty. So remember, every parachute is a backpack, but not every backpack is a parachute. I do? Do you fuckers just pull this stuff out when I'm not looking? Who's dropped the soap? Well then. Chicken Alfredo linguine with broccoli. Gesundheit. Thank you, Brittany. Good job. Didn't the old woman drop that in the water? Oh, I went and got it for you, baby. Hey, buddy, I hear we're dabbing. Why, yes, you can come too. Wah! Chicken bacon orzo. Sounds like a flat beat. All right. Boop. It is a meerkat dab. Almost authentically. And if you didn't like that one, I don't give a shit. What is all this going on here? Gothic throwing around subbies. Hey! Hidey ho, neighbor. Look at that. Gothic with the double gifts. Well, hi ho. Thank you much. Much obliged, friend. So now, if you watch, not this rotation, but like either the next or the one after, depending on when when the script decides to pull the subscriber info. What just happened? Well, somebody showed up and threw a sub at you, and a bunch of emojis went off. And then we all celebrated, and all the avatars started dancing. And all was right in the world. And the world looked so much better here.
Drink your water! Don't clench your
then.
jaw! Take your meds!
Not just me.
Eat something yummy, motherfucker!
Squirrel's enjoying my coffee. Authenticata, hello. What up, gangsta? Welcome to our Friday hangout where we don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it. And we're doing it with style. I don't know what style it is, though. Apparently indigo. According to Sandra, it's indigo. At least that's what the car is. I'm eating something yummy, but no meds. I'm sorry to hear that. Need to save that sound. You want that sound? Just remind me. I'll send it to you. Well, yeah, we're living up to the motto. There you go. Quick shameless promotion reminder because it just occurred to me. Hey, if you didn't know, I'm doing articles on Substack like numerous times a week. It's still all the peer-reviewed and accurate information, as always, as you would expect. But I'm putting it on Substack now. So yeah, if you ever want to read one of them articles, I do that a few times a week, and I generally tend to call out Nadia. There you go, bam, thank you. What's this hype train shit? What the fuck? Where did that come from? I don't know where that comes from. But yes, that's what I do. And generally Nadia reads them while I'm streaming. Because she likes the pain. What can I tell you? I'll go to bed. All right. Thanks for being here. Appreciate your face. Mwah. Much love to you. Take care of you, and I hope you have a great weekend. And most importantly, a restful sleep, because that's kind of a commodity. So there you go. No pain, no gain. And start my days in pain. There you go. Okay, so as we were talking about the train earlier, keep an eye right here, right after Geeky Girl. Keep an eye out. I don't know if it's going to be the next rotation or what. It hasn't told me that it's refreshed yet. So it might not be on this rotation, but it'll probably be on the next one. But basically, that's how quick you get a car on the train. So all it's got to do is it's got to pull the information from Twitch. And then bam! You got yourself a car. Pretty colors. All that shit. And if you don't like the pretty colors, if you don't think they're pretty, you just tell me, then we'll make them pretty for you. Why? Because that's how we do around here. At the very least, I can give you a pretty car. If I'm not going to allow you to have, you know, a giant fucking rhinoceros in your car, flying the flag of, I don't know, who gives a fuckistan or something. Yeah. Least I could do is change the color of your car, you know what I mean? I could do that. Right up until such time as I get the code developed, where you can change your own damn color. Better announce my Aussie citizenship. I've run on a Vegemite to put on my breakfast toast. I have very little to say about that, honestly. Really, as somebody who has tried Vegemite and obviously was not a fan like everybody else on the planet. You do you, boo. I'm not the one who's eating your toast. Just saying. That said, I will put pineapple on pizza, and if you don't like it, I'll give a fuck. That's right, that's how I feel about that. No, I haven't tried anything. Not recently. Not since the last time you and I tried it. I haven't even touched it. I moved on to other shit. I'll get around to it. It's on my list. It's in like the top 10 priority things. Peanut butter will have to be. If anybody ever says damn about putting peanut butter on toast over Vegemite, that is sheer insanity to me up here. I will keep my hot fruit pizza. Don't question what I do with hot fruits. I'm just saying. Need to get more. Good God. A tomato is a fruit, that's true. Yes, a tomato absolutely is a fruit. So am I in the right light. Peanut butter and honey on toast. Hey, there you go. What's Vegemite? Don't ask. You don't want to know. Just keep them on. No, I'll keep them off your pizza. If I want hot fruits dancing on my pizza. Wait, how did we get to dancing? I'm not sure how we got here, but here we are. Hot fruits dancing on my pizza. It's basically beer yeast. Food again. I didn't do it. It was not me this time. Tomatoes only technically a fruit. It's not. It's a fruit. Culinary sense of a berry too. I mean, it's a berry too. Is it though? I mean, technically a cucumber is a fruit. Right, it is a berry. Yes, it is. I like anything on my pizza. Yeah, that's what Dan said too. That's right. Tomatoes are berries. Vegetables technically don't exist. Neither do you. Neither do I. We're all just quickly vibrating molecules that are somehow gravitationally bound together. Strawberries aren't a berry. Nope. See? Ah, look at that. 2 brand new cars untrained. I didn't have to do shit. Now, Jared's in a red and Faakim's in a baby blue, but hey, whatever. It's a culinary classification. There you go. If that works for the colonists. I don't know if that's a word, but it's a word now. Like someone's been watching Neil deGrasse Tyson. Not enough of, in my opinion. Not a whole lot recently. Just a couple of clips here and there. Chefs, we'll go with chefs. Chefs does work. I accept. Like I have anything to fucking do with it. Jared, how do you like your bright red car? Colonists, yeah. If you're a fan of RoboCop, if you're a big fan of RoboCop, you're a Peter colonist, I guess. That's not right. Shot dude in the dink. Yep. Because of mango salad, carrots and peppers and shrimp. No, that's a lot. That is a lot. I found my second favorite spoon. Did I hear PETA? I don't think so. I mean, we know you are one. I don't think it said anything about one. However, if you did take mango salad with carrots and peppers and shrimp and wrapped it up, then it could be a pita, I suppose. Why is my fucking brain going off on me right now? That's why. I said the wrong name unintentionally. I had the wrong name in my head. I did not mean RoboCop. I meant Optimus Prime. That's what I meant. If you're a big fan of Optimus Prime, you would be a Peter colonist. Teach us the ways. I didn't say it stopped going off on me. It was going off on me big time there. Kind of like, asshole, you fucking picked the wrong robot, essentially. Yeah, me too. After I said it, I'm like, wait, the shit that just fell out of my word hole was not correct. What happened there? I had to figure it out. I figured it out. Peter Weller. That's what it was. RoboCop is a cyborg. I know, excuse me. They should have called him Cybercop. Bread doesn't go in the toaster. The toaster goes in the bathtub. You could still put the bread in the toaster. Like, seriously. You totally could. I don't know why you wouldn't want to. You can absolutely put the bread in the toaster. And yes, words are hard. Look at soggy. What kind of animals are you? I mean, well, at that point, are you going to give a fuck if the bread is soggy? Just saying. Make toast in bathtub. I would definitely want something more than toast for a final meal. But now that you mention it, now you got me wanting toast. There you go. Wait, maybe I am. Yeah, maybe you am. I don't know what's happening here, but here we are. Yep, self-care break in like 2 minutes. That's what it is. It was Peter Weller versus Peter Cullen. It was the double L in the middle that fucked me up. Which is an interesting thing to say, isn't it? Forgot my audience is in J stream. What's that? The one where we all plot mass suicide? Is that what you're talking about? In that fact, you're right. They bully me and I am not thanking them. Shut up, Nadia. You be nice or Jay will give you 13 seconds. Yeah, you be nice and stuff. And things and shit. I'd say you're lucky Dan ran away. But are you really? Well, I mean, yes, actually, you kind of are. Do, 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 do. Well, I mean, you could. It'd probably make some of them a little bit happy. Poor Nadia getting picked on. Oh, well. Alright, I see the thing has turned yellow. Whatever. See what I mean? Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. Don't make me write a commercial specific to you. I'll fucking do it. It's in our marital contract, is it? He's the one who gets to play catcher now? Is that how it works? I don't want to know. Don't answer that question.
After these messages,
Self-care break.
we'll be right back.
Go get some water, snacks, something.
In the warehouse. In the warehouse.
When Town Square is in need of a hero, there's only one man you can count on. When the treehouse is on fire yet again, there's only one name you can trust. And when the lounge needs a party machine to throw down, there's just one name you can call. Coming to channel ADHD Premium this summer. Robo Shoost. Part Man. Part Machine. All beard. Robo Shoost. Only on channel ADHD Premium this summer. Rated R.
Are you neurotypical? Do you have one of those pesky neurodivergents in your family? You know the ones. The type who are just lazy, don't try hard enough, and always forgetting things like dates, keys, times, people, places, and just where the hell they put your favorite coffee cup? Well, say no more. Hi, I'm Willie Everdoit from ADHD Incorporated. And thanks to our recent takeover of Baronde Labs, which was not hostile in any way, ADHD Pharmaceuticals is proud to present to you the cure to all your problems. Introducing Quit Your Bitchin'. With its patented Swedish formula, these suppositories are just what your doctor was afraid to order. With only 2 of these little yellow bum bullets, just give yourself the old finger cram dunk. And a little quitch will scratch that itch. Ah, that's some good fanny rocket. Due to a recent lawsuit, we are legally obligated to advise you to consult your doctor before taking Quit Your Bitchin'. Side effects may include knocking your ass out. No, seriously, that's it. Good night, sweet prince. No one has to hear your ignorant, invalidating bullshit for at least a week. Quit Your Bitchin'. Just stuff it up your ass and quit your bitchin'. Available now at your local ADHD Incorporated pharmacy.
Welcome to another episode of Nobody Asked, the segment where we give you information that nobody asked for.
Prostitution is the oldest profession, and rice is the oldest food we still eat today. The more you know.
This has been Nobody Asked.
Fell asleep in a dumpster and woke up 3 days later at the landfill?
Lit up a campfire only to fall in while giving a hug?
Found out the hard way why Grandma has plastic on all her furniture?
I'm JP Schuster.
And I'm CB Mooster.
And we're here to fight for you.
Automotive accidents,
Medical malpractices,
workplace injury,
community arson.
Call Schuster and Mooster at 1-800-DUMPSTER.
We'll get tossed out.
You mean the case?
Yeah, sure.
Schuster and Mooster.
Attorneys at law.
We'll smoke your meat.
Where are my pants?
By hiring Schuster & Mooster LLC, you acknowledge that no one should act or refrain from acting based solely upon the legal advice provided by Schuster & Mooster LLC without first seeking much better qualified legal and/or professional advice.
You drink water, but are you drinking it efficiently? At ADHD Incorporated, we've redefined hydration with Hydrator, the world's first emotionally intelligent water bottle.
It's been 7 hours since your last sip, Kyle.
What? How the fuck do you know what my name is?
Your Fitbit told me. Again.
Hydrator syncs to your wearables, phone, and inner guilt. Using our patented shame stream technology, it reminds you to hydrate through subtle humiliation.
We used to argue about water, but now Hydrator does it for us.
Dehydration detected in parental unit.
Leave me alone. Linda, shut this damn thing off already.
Hydrator. Stay wet, stay watched, stay compliant. Hydrator is not responsible for overhydration, marital disputes, or feelings of being surveilled. Information collected by Hydrator is definitely not sold to the highest bidder in this hyper-capitalist economy. No, we certainly wouldn't do that. ADHD Incorporated. Self-care, but with consequences.
Oh yeah.
You have died of supertism, Terry.
And now you know what happens when you forget to turn the video off. Whoopsie! Anyway, you've all died of supertism, Terry. I want to apologize for that, but, you know, as it's part of our plot to start tismifying the world. Are these even words that I'm saying right now? Anyway, yeah. I don't know. Jay will let me know. And I don't think Jay cares that that you're not allowed to do arson. I don't think he does. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow. Hey! Heidi ho. And what kind of tattoo are you getting? You get to share my girl's fine. Went to Hutch Dad's work clothes. Wasn't a... God, you had to pull a capture there. Oh, dude. Okay, yep. That's not something that I would want to know about, or that I would want to... Yeah. Anyway. Gross. Sorry about that experience. A mental health tattoo. Could you be more specific? I mean, in a lot of cases, many tattoos can be for mental health. This one was. This one here was just a representation, and then the one under that was one for my kids, so. But they were all good for my mental health. No arson allowed. Arson's around you don't have a choice. It's on fire all the time. It is true. That's 100% true. Speaking of which, just because I'm kind of feeling like that guy a bit today, life is hard, we deserve stickers. Amen, that is right. I've heard and used that term before. Tattoo about mental health awareness. Okay. And so are you just like tattooing the words mental health awareness? Or like what are you getting? What's the picture? Tell me, I'm going fucking insane over here. In the meantime, while we endure my insanity, let's make Jay a little more insane, shall we? Yes, as if that's fucking possible. But he just hates it when I do this to him.
It's an open invitation. It's a lifelong dedication. And I feel inebriation from the sweet intoxication. And I like it when you chase me. It feels so good when you chain me. And it feels good when you
right, dude. See you later. Thanks for helping us, I don't know, torture Jay or something and stuff and all the things. Ah. Yeah, down we go. All right. Anyway, now that I've had that fun, I just wanted to share that bit. Honestly, because, again, if you didn't hear me the first time, I got a whole bunch of brand new goodies for my music program. I'm back. What did I miss? I got a whole bunch of goodies for my music program that I've been reorganizing and reinstalling and all that stuff, including a whole bunch of brand new sound elements and presets and whatnot. And yeah, Dan and I were listening to some of them yesterday for a couple of hours, and oh my fuck is all I got to say about some of them. So that song is getting a redo, or rather a buff up. We'll call it a buffing. That's what we're going to call it. Yeah. Yes. Yes, indeed. I needed that as the metaphorical ice picks were driven into both knees at the same time. Oh my god. That's not good. So, like, did the music help? I'm confused now. Which is not hard. It's not difficult to confuse me anymore. Music much help. Okay. Well, that's good. That is good to know. If music do be helpy, then excellent. That's part. Pass the track back and forth. On your turn, you're only allowed to one part. The only problem that I have with that is impatience. Right? I'd be too impatient. I'd add one thing and then I'd want to tweak with it more, kind of thing. Turn-based music be. It's like, yeah, it's like a fucking TTRPG kind of thing. No, it's not. Not at all like that. Never mind. I took that and went way over there, and yeah, I was wrong for that, and I apologize, because brain grabbed words and just mushed it into a jumblefuck salad. Instead of D&D, it's bass and beats, yep. Or it's boots and cats, depending on how you want to look at it. Something like that, but it would have to be ensured that any of the VSTs that were being used had to be had by both. Yeah, whatever, yeah. You know, never mind. You can tell it's like that time because my fucking words are just like, wham. They're glomming onto the tongue and they're just not letting go properly. That's alright. That's okay. Let me see. I don't really have... I was just thinking to myself, like, could we help out... could we help out Geeky Girl anymore? But I don't really... No, that's a lie. That is a lie. I actually have something kind of secret that I can actually... Yeah. Yeah, I do. We're going to pause that for a second. I've got something that I could actually throw out there that is almost a spoiler, but not quite. Almost, but not quite. It's in your pants and it's not a hamster. I don't know. Geeky Girl, how are the knees feeling? It's not that one. It's not that one. Almost spoiler? Yeah, kind of almost spoiler alert. Almost. Which one is it? That's one. That's the other. I don't think that one turned out how I wanted. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with this one. Why not? Okay, so yeah, this is, I guess, kind of going to be a world premiere. Spoiler alert, I'm not telling you what it is, and I'm not telling you what it's for. How about that? That's my shitty spoiler alert. Are you ready? Shitty spoiler alert. Go.
Keeping it right is Schuster McGee. He got the hammer, fuck around and see. Damn it, breaks it once, breaks it all and does it again. We bringing chaos all over town. If you can't see them, just look down. Mods in chat, hold the line. Or don't. Insanity works just fine.
Something's coming.
Feel that sound.
Tracks don't hold on.
We don't slow down.
Energy spike.
Systems blow. Next drop hits.
Brace for the show. All aboard. Let it ride. No brakes. Full send, full drive. Stack the cars. Watch it grow.
Trains rolling.
Let's go. All aboard. Hit the gas. No control. We don't last. Break the track. Let it go.
Trains rolling.
Let's go. Hit the gas, no control. We don't last. Break the track, let it go. Trains rolling. Let's go.
Yeah, kind of a half-ass spoiler, kind of not. Well, kind of yes, kind of no, kind of for sure, kind of sort of in a roundabout kind of way. Yeah, we'll go with that. Time somebody logged in. Yeah, exactly. Yep, something like that. What the hell? Let's just do a little showing off here, maybe, I guess. Give me 1 second here. Since I'm in that showing off kind of mood. I'm just lining some shit up here for you. Yeah. Maybe I should have planned this out better. I should have, but I didn't. And that's okay, I'll get over it. There you go. Sorry about that. Yeah, if I wasn't really planning this, but that's all right. Some of you will get a kick out of this. Some of you will be like, what the fuck are you doing, man? All right. There we go. Here's a few. How about that? Hey, look at that. Welcome to Squirrel Station. Nice to see you. Nice to have you. While you're here, feel free to check out the kitchen. There's some wonderful stuff going on in the kitchen. Let me see what else. You can absolutely swing in and, you know, put our nuts in your mouth. Be a good place to hang out. The mods will get this. Anybody who is age verified might get this, or maybe this, or maybe this. I don't know. Maybe it's plausible. Excuse me. Or maybe that. The Neurodome? Yeah, you don't know him? Don't know anything about that one? Yeah, I know nothing about that. Let me see here. Maybe something like that. I guess. Perhaps. Does the roof open up on that drone? I mean, why wouldn't it? Right? You would absolutely think that it would. The bullet train. Oh, and by the way, I guess I should say my hello.
Poet, you whore!
What's up? What else we got that I could show you here? Like the O2 Arena, but for squirrels. Something like that. What do we think? One more? Maybe one more. I live to see another day. Yes, you do. And that's wonderful. Oh, then there's that one. Yeah. Then there's that one. So, that's what I'll share with you for the moment. Yeah. I've been doing a thing. Wonder what that's about? I mean, who's to say? Who's to say? Demon Squirrel plushie incoming. God, I wish. Hey, we had the opportunity. We had the fucking opportunity. And I shared the stuff to do it. Not enough people seemed interested. So, that unfortunately goes to the trash bin of history. Yeah, in order for us to get any kind of a plushie, we would have needed 100 people to put down a $2 deposit. Yeah, we would have needed 100 people to do the $2 deposit. And not enough people did. Yeah, too expensive. It was $2 fucking dollars is what was needed. That was it. $2 a head. We didn't have enough people. So, oh well. Direct liver on those. Yeah, something. What I got? One for each room. Well, it would have been a case of ordering from the supplier, which I don't know where they are. I don't know if it's like a case of like Fourth Wall or whatever, where I know Fourth Wall has one in Europe and one in the States. I don't know if they have one down there or in the area or not. I don't think they do. Nope. It was a number of people. Because it was $2. That was it. 100 people at $2, that would have been $200 for the prototype. And then once they did the prototype, then after that it would be a matter of paying for individual ones. But nope, to get it started was $2. Just for shits and gigs. I know you and I don't know, maybe a couple dozen more, but that was it. That was all the interest we got. So, unfortunately, is what it is. Not a lot I can do there. Where was I for this? I don't recall either. But I'd posted it. I mean, maybe. I'd posted about it. We ran a thing in the Discord for it. Or on the stream here for it, rather. And, yeah. Not enough. So, I mean, I could contact them and we could try again. But the thing is, from the time that I say, okay, go, we have 30 days to come up with that $100 or that $200 or that many people, whatever. Because right, the way that they want to do it is by the number of people that are interested in it, because then that would show the number of people that would actually purchase one, as opposed to Jay dropping $200 on it, right? And it's like, okay, we got a prototype, but then what? Probably. I think there was a lot of people hiding. Put the water in the sink. Okay. That's as far as they got. Oops. Whoopsie! Whoopsie! I mean, I could take a look back. Well, ask juiced about it. But yeah, it was... I don't know, it was was it a year ago? I don't remember. It was a year or so ago anyway, at the very least. Right, yeah, it was actually. It was just over a year ago. It was before the beginning of 25, because I was going through the info with the guy over the holidays, and then we were talking about doing like a spring release. That's what it was. So yeah, it was about a year and almost a year and a half ago. That's when it was. So yeah. Oh well. Bye-bye. Oh, I wanted to do it too. It was actually going to be a plushie of Hobby. So, little fucker looks like this one. Still got the Christmas hat. That's more accurate. Okay. I mean, it's going to be harder to do now because, I mean, state of the world, not only is everybody broke, but everybody is getting summarily fucked by everything, so that said, $2 is $2, so I don't know. Maybe I'll make a mention about it. Yes. So it was before all the bullshit. That's the problem. Or a problem. Of the one... oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about it, you could take one of Hobby, and then you could do, like, the little purple linen, and then you can get, like, a pair of those little glasses probably at a dollar store. Yeah, hold off 2.5 years? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I guess we shall see in the coming months. I'm not going to speak any further on that, because then I'll have to slap myself in the face. Or I'll have to type out a comment that I'm an idiot, but you're an idiot. Y-O-U-R. I want to say it breaks my heart, but on the other hand, I completely expect it. Anywho. Enough of that bullshit. I know, right? I had somebody say that I was unhinged. I'm like, I'm a hoot at parties. What I initially wanted to say was, you should see me in the ball pit at the McDonald's play place. But then they would have taken that and fucking ran with that way the wrong way. So I'm just like, I'm a hoot at parties. Take the veggie patch, I guess. I'm pickling some cucumbers. Hey, doing something with the zucchinis too. Grown big. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nom nom nom. Yeah, you pickle them things up. That's right, baby. You pickle them cucumbers. Rawr. Sorry, I don't know what that was or why I did it. Oh, yes. Orange pickles. No, poor me expressing my opinion again. And by that I mean backing everything up with evidence and facts and all that, and people not liking it. Oh, well. And then dropping the lamest of insults. What was that? You commented on it. What do you mean, what was that? Oh, I know what you meant. Before that. Never mind. I'm fine. I'm okay. Sorry. I don't know what's happening here anymore. Here's what I know. I know that much. And that's about it. Because drugs. I didn't finish reading the article. Oh my! It's almost like you are a prime example of people that are affected by a neurodevelopmental disorder that causes them to forget things. I got 2 words for you. Shit happens. Also, whoopsie! I read it for the articles. Yay! Article, what article? If you go into the Discord, way up near the top, you will see a brand new channel under announcements that says Scholar Series. And it's those articles. Those are all the ones that I write with the brand new information and stuff. And things and shit. Wait, what was I doing? Why? Why did you go there? Oh. That one hurt. That hurt, Poet.
Poet, you whore!
God damn it. Speaking of which, you guys see that Patrick is back? Back in the swing of things? That's kind of nice to see. I should check and see how he's doing. Hurt people, hurt people. No, you didn't see? No, Patrick is back, and he's actually doing political content now. Last episode that y'all never released. That was... Yeah, I still have that one, actually. I'm still sitting on that one. That's where I basically hit the fucking precipice of my burnout. Was right then. And I just, like... I stopped doing everything for months. So yeah, I hit the burn hard. Mind you, if you also watched and saw what I was doing behind the scenes to the podcast, then yeah, I guess you would kind of understand a bit. Good for him though. Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, he's back and he's doing his stuff. Calling people out, as he does. No, it's kind of nice to see. Sorry, don't mind me bopping away here. Sorry, I got my weekend plan in my head. And it's like a lot of fucking music. You're filling a cup from an already empty cup. I was trying to. I was doing the best I can with what I had, essentially. And the downside is, and I'm sure some of you can actually relate to this. Okay, here we go. We're going to slide over to coach mode here for a moment. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. What I was doing was, 1, unhealthy, and 2, stupid. And I will be the first to admit that. Because I was doing the vast majority of the behind-the-scenes work instead of delegating it out to anybody else. Because I am so methodical about the work, and I am such a goddamn perfectionist about it when it comes to the audio stuff, and I know full well that it's within the skill set of Shoes to be able to do that stuff. However, did I hand it over to him? Did I ask him to help? Nope. I did none of that because I was too much of a perfectionist about it. And because I was the one who was doing all the audio editing, making sure that everybody sounded decent, except for that one episode where it sounded like I was butt fucking a fan. Doing the music, doing putting together 3 different audio recordings, right, from 3 different sources to try and make sure that we could, what does that, does methodical mean perfectionist? Maybe. Yeah, since I was doing all that, the amount of work that I put into the behind the scenes was nasty. And then add on top of that, we were also off to the side doing our own little fun commercials, right? Jay was one who helped immensely with that, right? So thank you for that at the time. I thanked him fucking repeatedly for that back at the time. Yeah, he put together a couple of commercials. Schust had helped with that. Patrick did a couple, but I did the vast majority of them. I did do a thing. It's true. It's true, you did. You did indeed. Actually, the one where you and I both collaborated was... We're just going to do this one right now. As soon as I can find the goddamn sound. Where's the sound? There's the sound right there. The one that you and I collaborated on.
Looking to rock out with your nuts out? Tune in to SQRL FM Squirrel Radio. All your favorite songs from every genre, but played at twice the speed. Not only quick enough to hold any squirrel's attention, but you can also listen to twice as many songs. Just from the dial like you usually do. You'll find it eventually. SQRL FM.
And that's where the idea of SQRL FM came from. So, there we go. I ended up taking that, incorporating that into the giant canvas of holy fuck that is ADHD Incorporated in that little universe. And yeah, Gothic pretty much had it right. Trauma response. So traumatized and neglected that I can't trust anyone, even friends with stuff. I mean, not that specifically, but yeah, close. Can't remember what we were doing at the time, probably orange things. Maybe. That was a while back. You were surviving. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were indeed. Yeah, the wiki. Actually, it's exclamation wiki. We'll bring up that link as well. Which Roxy, I don't know if you're actually listening. I know that Roxy had resubscribed earlier. Big shout out to Roxy for a lot of work on the wiki there. Because we were coming up with the most random, dumbest shit that we could for a laugh. And like throwing it at Roxy, basically. And she was putting it all together in the wiki for us. So massive thank you to Roxy for that. Survival mode was active for many of us at that time. Yeah, I'm not going to say no. Obviously, I'm not going to speak for anybody else. But yeah, there was a lot of it that was going around. So, I mean, add on top of that, this thing, right? So on top of doing the podcast, doing all that shit, I was also every week trying to update this train and keep up with all of the subs and the patrons and, well, it was just patrons at the time, right? Trying to keep up with that. So like designing all the cars, putting them all together for the train, rendering the animation, adding in any kind of like special effects and like glitter and glamour and whatnot that went with it. You guys remember the portal? Yeah, like I was doing a lot at the time. And I have learned that, thank you MS, I cannot do that anymore. I am not capable of doing that anymore. Shit, I was starting to get burned out just doing like 5 articles. I tried doing 5 articles in a week. That hurt. I was stuck in burnout because I keep trying to do stuff. I mean, there's that. When you hit a burnout, the most effective thing that you can do is stop and rest. During the survival mode, I went from having some sort of heart trouble, having an EKG done, surgery coming up, pre-op minor surgery. Okay, wait. To having EKG done as surgery pre-op minor going. So many EKG results. Never had the printout called pretty before. Define pretty. What's a pretty EKG look like? I'm genuinely curious now. But I feel lazy if I rest. But internalized ableism. Need to fucking say more. Podcast with pre-orange things. Yes, actually it was. It was 2002-ish. If I'm not mistaken. 2002? 2022. 2022, Jesus fuck, what am I doing? 22 and 23, I think. Somewhere around there. Yeah, it was, there was a lot. We old. Don't even get me started. Dude. I know. Oh, I know. It's painful. November 22, thank you much. Nice. What was the 21, 22? Okay, thank you. Dead from the neck up. The last thing that I had called that actually very similar was I did a sleep test, right? Because MS, they want to make sure that I don't have like sleep apnea or anything like that. So they sent me home with one of the fucking sleep things where I had to put on the strap on the shit, right? And I took it back in the next day, and she told me that I had, I don't think she said pretty, but I had one of the clearest, I guess, one of the clearest results, more than like 95% of people. And I was confused by that. I'm like, I don't know how. So like, yeah, this is like better than 95% of people that I get. Like, I don't know what you mean by better, but okay. And she's like, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Aight, cool. So I thought that was interesting. It is painful physically, emotionally, and emotionally. Yes, it is absolutely painful physically, emotionally, and again emotionally. Because yes, it is. You're not wrong. That's the thing. It absolutely is. You enjoyed that so much. I enjoyed which? Are you referring to the orange? I don't know what you mean. The sleep test? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I had a good sleep. I'm not going to bitch about that. I did indeed have a good sleep. So I can't complain. So I have apnea, likely. My wife was concerned about it. She thought I did. Which is why, another reason that they wanted me to do it. So, turns out, no, it's not a concern, I guess. Or at least, it wasn't that night. If there are any other concerns, I have to go in for an overnight. I have to go down to Calgary for it. So, yeah, me too, I think. Actually, mine's probably because of the pets, if I'm honest. Alright, I just want to see what the fuck they're barking at. I don't know what you're barking at. Anyway, I see it's got the timer coming up. On the other hand, I also have to start getting a bit of a dinner idea ready. So, we're going to bounce for now. I hope to see you on Sunday. Unfortunately, the recent Sundays I have not been able to because my body is a prick. So, there's that. Because we searched the hospital, dude. Ugh. 97.2. I like the index. Breathing. 10 seconds. 907. Oh my god. Dastard, is she on? I don't see her. Oh, you know why? Because my thingy was... Well, in that case... I got a better idea. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drop the creds, and then we're going to go right into anime. That's what we're going to do. So, until Sunday, hopefully my body will allow me to do it. I will see you guys in the Discord. So, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself. I'm going to drop the creds, and then we are going to fucking bail. Whoop, I'm going to push that button first. Boop. There we go. Oh, it would help if I spelled the name right. Yeah, that one there. We are gonna run the creds, and then we're gonna go see Annie Mae. So, until Sunday, I hope. I'll see you in the Discord. Drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself. Thanks for being here, everybody. I know that you guys could be anywhere else. You chose to hang out with me, and I appreciate and love you for that. Especially those of you with the big numbers who have been doing this for a long time. Whatever. I love your faces. We will see you soon. Ciao for now.